Hello, and welcome back to Simple English Learning. Today, we're talking about a topic that's a game changer for anyone who wants to speak English more fluently and naturally. We're talking about rhythm. You see, for many English learners, the biggest challenge isn't grammar or vocabulary. You might know all the words, but when you speak, it still sounds a bit robotic. That's because you're missing the rhythm, the music of the English language. This is where the shadowing technique comes in. Shadowing is a simple but incredibly powerful way to train your mouth and your brain to speak with the correct rhythm, intonation, and flow. It's like learning to dance by watching and imitating a professional dancer. You don't just learn the steps, you learn the feel, the timing, and the style. Today, I'm going to guide you through the shadowing technique step by step. We'll explore why it works, how to do it correctly, and how it can completely transform your spoken English. Part 1. Why rhythm matters more than you think. Imagine a song without a beat. It's just a collection of notes, right? It doesn't sound very good, and it's hard to follow. The same is true for spoken English. English is a stress-timed language. This means that some words are stressed, spoken louder and longer, and others are not. For example, in the sentence, I went to the store to buy some bread. The most important words are went, store, and bread. The words I, to, the, and some are less important. A native speaker doesn't say every word with the same force. They use a rhythm that highlights the key information. This is a major difference from many other languages that are syllable-timed. If you speak a syllable-timed language, you might be used to pronouncing every syllable with equal importance. When you bring that habit to English, it can make your speech sound unnatural and difficult for native speakers to understand, even if your grammar is perfect. Shadowing helps you train your ear to hear this rhythm and train your mouth to reproduce it. Part 2. What exactly is shadowing? Shadowing is a language learning technique where you listen to an audio recording and speak along with it at the same time, like an echo or a shadow. The goal is not to think about the meaning of the words, but to focus on the sounds, the rhythm, and the intonation. The best part? You don't need a language partner. All you need is a short audio clip and a quiet place to practice. Part 3. The step-by-step guide to shadowing. Ready to try it? Let's walk through the process. Step 1. Find the right material. This is crucial. Your material should be short. Start with something no longer than 30 to 60 seconds. A short conversation, a news report, or a clip from a TV show is perfect. Interesting. Choose a topic you genuinely care about. You'll be listening to it many times, so make sure it's not boring. At your level, or slightly above, don't choose something too difficult. You should be able to follow along without getting completely lost. A great place to find material is right here on Simple English Learning. Look for short, clear stories or dialogues. Step 2. Listen with a wide open mind. Listen to your chosen audio clip 2 to 3 times without trying to speak. Just listen. Focus on the rhythm, the flow, the emotion. Don't worry about the individual words. Just get a feel for the music of the language. Step 3. Begin shadowing. This is where you start speaking. Listen to the audio and speak at the same time. Don't worry if you sound terrible at first. This is not a performance. Your voice might be a little behind or a little ahead. That's totally fine. Your first goal, just try to keep up. Your second goal, try to match the speed and the general rhythm. Your third goal, try to match the speaker's intonation. Did their voice go up at the end of a question? Did they put extra emphasis on a certain word? Try to do the same. Repeat this step several times. The more you do it, the more your mouth will get used to forming the sounds and rhythm. Step 4. Focus on the hidden Sounds, listen closely for things you might miss in a textbook. Connected speech. Words like went to often sound like went to. Listen for these links. Reductions. Words like going to often become gonna. Want to becomes wanna. Listen for these natural changes. Syllable stress. Notice which words are longer and louder. This is the heartbeat of the sentence. Step 5. Reflect and practice. After a few shadowing sessions, take a break. Then try to say some of the phrases from the audio on your own. You'll be amazed at how much more natural they sound. You can also record yourself shadowing. Play your recording back and compare it to the original. This helps you identify the specific areas you need to work on. Part 4. The psychology of shadowing. Shadowing works because it bypasses the analytical part of your brain that's always thinking about grammar rules. Instead, it engages the more intuitive part of your brain, the part that learned your first language. It creates a direct connection between what you hear and what your mouth produces. It builds muscle memory for your vocal cords and your tongue. It trains your ear to hear the natural flow of English. And, most importantly, it builds confidence. By getting used to the sound of your own voice speaking naturally, you'll be less afraid to speak in real conversations. So, if you're ready to move from a learner to a confident communicator, give the shadowing technique a try. It's not about being perfect. It's about finding the music in the language and making it your own. Thank you so much for joining me today on Simple English Learning. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe and share it with a friend who's also learning. And let me know in the comments if you've tried shadowing and what your experience has been. Until next time, keep learning and keep shadowing.